This team, the bond that they now have for the rest of their lives is incredible.
Must be a terrific feeling. Everybody who ever laced on a skate dreams of a day like this.
As they get a chance to get their name inscribed on the Stanley Cup.
A long journey. The marathon.
Vancouver Canucks in their vintage sweaters tonight for an occasion that doesn't get much more special than Game 7, one of the great stages in any sport. Jim Hewson and Harry Neal ready with the call. Jim.
Scott, the nervous energy in this building could power a 747. It's Game 7. Marty Turco's never played in an NHL Game 7, but at the University of Michigan, he was 9-2 in elimination games. This is new to Roberto Luongo as well because it's his first ever playoff. But at the World Championships and World Cup in those one-off sudden death contests, he's 5-0. The referees tonight, Rob Schick and Brad Watson. Greg Dvorsky and Jay Scherers get the honor of working the first Game 7 of these 2007 playoffs. You've heard that Zubov is out, so John Clem is in.
John Clem, 2 Stanley Cup rings, 104 playoff games, 5 times in the finals. He knows what he's in for.
Good guy to have along as a fill-in. And so this National Hockey League Game 7 is underway with Brendan Morrison, Marcus Naslund, and Jeff Cowan starting for Vancouver against Mike Modano, Jere Lehtinen, and Brendan Morrow, the captain of the Stars for Dallas. Lehtinen shoots the puck in over the blue line. Morrow is cut off by Sammy Salo. Willie Mitchell trying to clear the puck from behind his net, and it's caught up in the mesh. Modano went for a dive, and the penalty is being called. It's a tripping call, and Vancouver will be penalized 26 seconds into the game. And Brendan Morrison is in disbelief.
I'm not so sure that Morrison even saw the player. Look at this. Well, maybe he stuck his leg out. There was no doubt about the trip. And it was Morrison's leg that tripped him up. Accidental or not, it's 2 or less.
I thought the way that Modano reacted, he could have called them both.
You mean he was doing his Greg Louganis?
There was a 1.5 gainer with a twist. And so Dallas on an early power play, and that's how they forged to the lead in game number 6, and a pass to the point to Modano was tipped. This is what Vancouver wanted to avoid, penalty problems that they got into in game number 6 when Modano scored just 3 minutes into the game on a 5-on-3. And Dallas has a chance to get the early momentum here. In on the power play, they can't come up with a puck. Morrow battles with Josh Green. He lost the handle, and Kevin Bieksa clears the puck to center. Alex Burrows goes after Philippe Boucher. Here's another area where they'll miss Sergei Zubov, who's a tremendous power play quarterback. And the puck is out of play.
Zubov leads his team in points, assists, ice time, power play points, and plus minus. Watch Mitchell right here as he chops the stick right out of the hands of Luongo. And Vancouver, luckily enough, were carrying the puck out of the zone at the time.
Oh, you can laugh about it now.
Yeah.
Jeff Halpern out on the power play at center. Jere Lehtinen's with him. Louis Eriksson is the left winger. Daryl Sador and Stefan Robida are the point men on the power play. Matthias Olin for Vancouver tried to clear the puck. Louis Eriksson kept it in. Lehtinen. Another Finn Salo got the puck to center, and Jan Bulis is trying to get away shorthanded. Instead, he turns back, but he's offside at the Dallas blue line. He had Smolinski with him just inside the blue line.
Neither team's power play has done a lot in this series. However, Dallas has scored twice in their last 10 power plays coming into this game.
Vancouver gets possession off the faceoff. It's been a very good penalty kill for them so far, but they're only halfway through it. Stefan Robida reverses for Daryl Sador.
Here's one area they really miss Zubov, the power play.
Sador 5-1 in games 7 over his career, and he takes the shot into a crowd, and Luongo made a nice save. Robida with a shot that hit a skate in front of the net. Sador just keeps the puck in this time to Lehtinen. He has Eriksson with him on the inboards. Halpern along the side feeds the puck back to Daryl Sador. Rink wide. Robida to the net. Didn't get through. Another shot knocked down. Loose puck to the front of the net. Halpern had it bounce on him. He couldn't control it with a chance in front, and he had some room. And the puck is cleared by Alex Burrows out of play onto the Dallas bench.
Well, two dangerous point shots. The most dangerous, the one by Sador from the left point. And Luongo had to make a good save as it comes through a few feet and past a couple of sticks. And here's a look from behind Sador. How those goalies see all those shots is beyond me. And that was a perfect shot by Sador. Low, and he got it through.
Eric Lindros is out on the power play. He was a real presence in the 2-0 win in game number 6. He's out here with Morrow and Modano playing up front. Modano's one-timer missed the net. In after the puck, Philippe Boucher against Matthias Olin. The centering pass, Modano missed it, cleared away by Brent Sopel. Out they come, 2-on-1. Morrison's penalty is over, but Boucher got back in a hurry as Boulis takes a shot that Marty Turco stops and hangs on to. And then Smolinski gave Boucher a little push at the side of the net.
Well, pretty good penalty killing. 2 chances. One of them, Luongo had to stop, and the other shot never got through from Boucher.
Well, the game plan for Vancouver is to stay away from the penalties and get their own power play going. That has been a real sore spot for them. Right now they're 5-on-5, and the Sedin twins are on, so they haven't been into this game yet because they don't kill penalties. And they haven't had a point in this series since game number 1. First time this season they've gone 5 games without either of them getting a point. They've been facing a very good checking line as the puck comes off the boards to Roberto Luongo, but Barnes, Lundqvist, and Halpern won't be able to play against them all the time tonight without Dave Tippett having the last change.
Well, the Sedins were powerful offensive players during the season. It looked like they were going to continue on in the playoffs in game 1 where they each got 2 points. They've won the Vezina since then.
Sador and Zubov have done a terrific job against them. Lundqvist, 78% in faceoffs in this series, just won another draw. He's really had Henrik Sedin's number in the faceoff circle. Daniel Sedin to Henrik Sedin with Taylor Pyatt, who takes the pass and is checked by Matthias Norrstrom, and the puck comes loose. Daniel Sedin up the boards trying to feed the point. Halpern steps in and he cleared the puck to center. Kevin Bieksa turns. He's playing with Matthias Olin. And the Sedins are going to change here, so Bieksa takes his time and passes off to allow Naslund to come over the boards with Jeff Cowan and Brendan Morrison. Dallas changing as well. Mike Ribeiro's come on with Nagy and Hagman, a line that's been together for the last couple of games and been pretty good, especially Ribeiro when he's had the puck. Cowan dumps the puck in and gives chase. John Clem in his first game in the series. Pinching at the blue line. Sopel kept the puck in. Ribeiro clears it out to center. Brent Sopel with Lucas Krajcek. Krajcek up the board. Brendan Morrison tipped the puck in over the blue line, and that's as far as it got. Mike Ribeiro to John Clem. On the other side to Daryl Sador, who gets the puck to center and gets it back and shot it in, and both teams will make changes here. 4 minutes in, just a shot for each team. Lucas Krajcek. 24-year-old Czech made a pass that hits Smolinski in the skate, and Krajcek had to be quick to recover against Louis Eriksson. Sopel off the boards to Jan Boulis. Smolinski has to reach for the puck, and he just shoots it in. Boulis on the fly on the left wing has Linden with him. He overskated the puck, and it's cleared to center. Matthias Olin to Kevin Bieksa. Not sure what injury or illness Bieksa had in game 6, but he's here for game 7. He didn't practice yesterday, nor did he skate this morning. And Vancouver has iced the puck. They won't be able to change here, and Dallas will.
Well, it would be a real loss if this young guy was not out of the lineup or has to play with an injury that kind of corrals his imagination. And you can see he has played a lot of time in this series and some awful big shifts for them.
He's Vancouver's ice time leader in this playoff series. And that for a player who'd never been in the Stanley Cup playoffs before this season. Modano won the draw, rolled it out of the net, deflected just wide. Gary Lettinen cycles back in the corner for Modano. Brendan Morrow, the Stars captain, is in front of the net. The cycle is broken, and Boulis cleared the puck, and Vancouver wants to get a change here because they couldn't on the icing call. Matthias Norrstrom to Stefan Robida. His shoot in. Salo will get back to it first against Gary Lettinen. Batted out of the air to the blue line, not out. Modano reached for the puck and couldn't get it. He's played against Willie Mitchell just about every shift in this series, and Mitchell next to Zubov has probably been the most effective defenseman.
He's had a real good playoff, that's for sure. That big long stick has come in handy for him.
Largely because of the job he's had to do in playing against Modano. The Sedins and Taylor Pyatt for Vancouver on and after the puck. Daniel Sedin along the boards, battles with Stu Barnes. Into Henrik Sedin. Pyatt goes to the net. Henrik, watched by Robidas, twisting and turning, and now Daniel comes in support. Pokes the puck loose for Henrik. Pyatt stays in front of the net. The cycle back for Daniel Sedin. Henrik to the net. Knocked down by Daryl Sador in front of Taylor Pyatt. And Stu Barnes chops at the puck. Gets it out to center. Joel Lundqvist. There's the reach of Willie Mitchell. And he flipped the puck and it hit somebody up on the Vancouver bench.
Well, with Vancouver scoring 4 goals in the last 5 games, they absolutely need Sedin, and Naslund to do something offensively if they want to win this game. If your best players aren't your best players, you are dancing with defeat. And these 2 guys, and throw Naslund into that mix, have to put some marks on the board.
This is a night for leaders, isn't it?
Got it. You're going to find out some things about your players that you maybe didn't know.
Lucas Krajicek in front of his own net to Burrows. He didn't get the puck out. Ribeiro for Nagy along the board. Sopel goes at him. Ribeiro in support. Trying to jar the puck loose. Klim pinching down the boards. The pass comes back to Nordstrom to the side of the net. And Nicholas Hagman was checked and couldn't get a shot. Nagy for Hagman. All of this after a clearing attempt that failed by Burrows. Clem keeps the puck in. Hagman trying to center. Couldn't do it. Krajicek blocked it. Nagy checked by Josh Green, the forward supporting his defense. Up the boards. Clem just keeps the puck in again from behind the net. Nagy's backhander loose again to the front of the net. Here's Nordstrom to his forehand trying to jam the puck in, and it's cleared away by Lucas Krajicek. 40 seconds of mayhem followed one attempt to clear.
This is a special announcement for anyone in America who is faced with overwhelming credit card debt. President Obama has announced a new program designed to bring help to millions of Americans who are struggling with the problems associated with credit card debt.
This morning we woke up to more sobering news about the state of our economy. In total, we've lost nearly 1.2 million jobs this year, and more than 10 million Americans are now unemployed. Tens of millions of families are struggling to figure out how to pay the bills and stay in their homes. Their stories are an urgent reminder that we are facing the greatest economic challenge of our lifetime, and we're going to have to act swiftly to resolve it.
If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, time is not on your side. Take the first step towards solving this problem by calling the Debt Relief Helpline now. Debt management programs have been effective in helping individuals and families just like you rebuild their credit and get their lives back on track. Call the number on your screen now. In just minutes, a debt settlement representative will go over the many options available to you. Options that include developing a payoff plan with your existing creditors to help reduce penalties and late fees and lower your interest rates.
I'm going to confront this economic crisis head on by taking all necessary steps to ease the credit crisis, help hardworking families, and restore growth and prosperity.
Make the call now. Debt management representatives are standing by to take your call and help get your life back on track. Time is not on your side, so don't wait. This is the right time to develop a plan to settle your debt and get you moving towards financial freedom. Don't wait. Make the call now.
To solve this crisis and to ease the burden on our states, we're going to need action, and we're going to need action swiftly. This administration does not intend to delay in getting you the help that we need.
Very important job. The wingers, when the puck comes around the boards, you have to get it out. Burrows doesn't, and 30 seconds of mayhem resulted, and a couple of decent scoring chances for Dallas.
It is one of the least glamorous and most important jobs in hockey, isn't it?
Without question.
And so that line has to stay on against the Modano line. Modano with help from Morrow. Kept the puck in off the faceoff, and now they get a clear, and this time it's Burrows again, and he got the puck down the ice, not deep enough to change from his wing, but he waits for his teammates to change, and then he sees the opportunity to get across the ice. Morrow's in forechecking, but he fell down. Salo's there, letting it in to help out. Now Salo goes down. Brendan Morrow's excellent along the boards. His centering pass, Modano is stripped of the puck by Jeff Cowan. Vancouver's captain Marcus Naslund on the ice with Brendan Morrison and Jeff Cowan out against this Modano line. Cowan, who had a hot streak at one point late in the season with 6 goals in 4 games, and would they like him to come alive tonight? He's forechecking, and he got in on Trevor Daly, excuse me. Mike Modano back in support up the boards. Lundqvist gets the puck out to center, and Dallas will complete a change.
When Cowan's on his game, you can hear him forecheck. You don't have to watch him.
Willie Mitchell with Kevin Bieksa. Bieksa now to Jan Bulis with Trevor Linden and Brian Smolinski. Linden off the wing, shoots, and he missed the net, and because he was at that angle, the puck comes all the way back into his own zone. This is Trevor Linden's 9th Game 7 of his career, and he is the NHL's active leader in points in Game 7s with 10. And 2 big goals in the 94 final Game 7 against the Rangers that Vancouver lost. But he's always been a very good playoff performer, especially when the game is and the series is on the line.
You'd have a good night tonight.
Here's Mike Modano, and Dallas is just offside.
Well, Cowan's got great speed, and he likes to run you over, and he's going to create some chances if he can get that happening tonight. And here's a good example of what I'm talking about. The defenseman knows he's going to get hammered by the forechecker. He's apt to make a play. He wouldn't if he had time to look around.
For Vancouver, there hasn't been enough of that in this series, has there?
No, there hasn't. And that's what Matt Cook does a good job at, but he's hurt. It hurt and hasn't played.
Well, Marty Turco has eliminated a lot of that, too, by playing pucks away from his defense and away from the forecheck. Daniel and Henrik Sedin on again. There's a shot by Daniel deflected by Robida into the netting. So it looks like Robida and Nordstrom will get a lot of shifts against the Sedins tonight. They did in Game 6. Turco saves an awful lot of bruises on his defenseman by playing the puck away from the forecheck.
Well, it really makes it tough on the opposition on shoot-ins. If he gets the puck, he'll get it to a player in his team in good shape as often as the defenseman would, and they just peel off for an opening. It's a great asset Turco has, his ability to handle the puck.
Quick change here. The Sedins went off. Morrison, Cowan, and Naslund come back on with Krychek and Sopel against the checking line. So Alain Vigneault doesn't want the Sedins out against Halpern, Barnes, and Lundqvist, and he's made the change to get a matchup that he prefers. He'll probably come right back to the Sedins after this shift. A scrambled draw, and Robida got the puck.
Looked like a lacrosse face-off to me by the time the puck got to the ice.
Nobody's open in the neutral zone. A tip through by Lundqvist to Barnes. Krychek broke the play up. Brendan Morrison tripped up by Lundqvist. Fans call a penalty, but they can't stop the game. Nordstrom rubbed out along the boards by Naslund as he dumped the puck in. Luongo quickly played it to Lukas Krychek. Brendan Morrison for Jeff Cowan, bumped at center. And it looks like Vigneault's coming right back with the Sedins here, away from the checking line. Taylor Pyatt threw a hit at Trevor Daly, and he's been a marked man early in the game. Stu Barnes at the end of a shift dumps the puck in, so now the Sedins will get a shift against a line other than the checking line. They're out against Ribeiro, Nagy, and Hagman. Here's Henrik Sedin controlling the puck. Taylor Pyatt shoots, and that's blocked by Boucher. Daniel Sedin to Henrik Sedin. Pyatt goes to the front of the net. Pass for Daniel through to Pyatt. He couldn't gather the puck in. And Daly gets a chance to skate out to center and dumps the puck in. Luongo steered it to the corner. Ribeiro up the boards. Played the puck in for Nicholas Hagman. He cycles back into the feet of Nagy. Ribeiro bumped by Mitchell. Nagy playing a little keep away from the Sedins, and that's a good way to play them. Willie Mitchell batted the puck ahead. Lost it in his skates. There's a giveaway to Ribeiro by Henrik Sedin. Nicholas Hagman spins off a check, tries to get to the front of the net. He's stripped of the puck by Willie Mitchell. Ribeiro. Daryl Sador lost the puck in his skates and couldn't shoot, but he kept it alive inside the line. Nicholas Hagman. And now the Sedins take over, but they're at the end of a shift. Henrik will get to center, flips the puck in and turns to the bench. Not quite enough for icing. Henrik didn't have center ice, but he didn't put enough on the puck to make it icing. Eric Lindros is on the ice here with Louis Eriksson and Steve Ott, and they're in after the puck as Matthias Olin gets back up the boards. Burrows again trying to clear it, couldn't get the puck out. Yannick Hansen with Burrows and Josh Green for Vancouver. Matthias Nordstrom. Eric Lindros, he tipped the puck up in the air, and then he just steamrolled Josh Green, and I'm not sure that either of them saw each other, but you know who won the collision.
When the first thing that touches the ice is the back of your helmet, you know you come out second best on the collision.
Ryan Smolinski, fresh off the bench. He's out with Trevor Linden and Jan Bullis, and there's a puck up for grabs. Linden to the net. Turkle makes the save. There hasn't been much in the way of action for the goaltenders at all early. Bullis. Linden breaking up their cycle as Matthias Nordstrom up the boards to Steve Ott, and he's able to clear the puck down the ice. Brent Sopel is back.
When it comes to going bald, you now have a choice. Advances in medical science have resulted in the world's first and only permanent solution to hair loss.
It is your real hair. It's your natural hair. You wash it, you cut it, you swim with it.
Bosley is the world's most experienced hair restoration experts, having pioneered virtually every major advancement in the art and science of hair restoration.
I'm very satisfied, very happy with what I've done. This has got to be one of the best decisions I've made in my life, I'll tell you that.
Bosley Hair Restoration is a relatively simple outpatient procedure. The results look completely natural, and it's affordable on nearly any budget. Call the toll-free number now to receive your free, no-obligation information kit that will help you decide if hair restoration at Bosley is right for you. You don't have to accept going bald. Do something about it right now.
Call 1-800-370-4991. That's 1-800-370-4991. Call now.
I'm not sure this collision was planned, as you mentioned, Jim, but it was certainly a big one. And here it is right here.
Well, Josh Green seemed to see it coming, but as the old saying goes, sometimes you're the windshield and sometimes you're the bug.
And who's the wiper?
Josh Green is 6'4", 225, too.
Yeah, they were a pair of big boys colliding.
Daniel Sedin off a faceoff won by his brother, checked by Stefano Robida. And there's a penalty coming up here, and it'll be against Dallas. Henrik Sedin to the net. Turco makes the save. He juggled the puck and he held on. And this Dallas fourth line that got caught on the ice on an icing call not only had to stay, lost the faceoff, but they've taken a penalty too. And Stefan Robida got chasing in behind the net.
Well, if anybody's overdue to do something under these circumstances, Vancouver on the power play is. 23 straight penalties without a goal, and only one in the series. 28 times they've had a chance.
Yes, their power play has been somnolent. They'll start with Smolinski. Morrison, Naslund, Pyatt, four forwards and a defenseman Sopel, and Morrison moves back to the left point. There's a centering pass. Smolinski couldn't handle it. Morrison to Pyatt. Clem tries to wrap him up. Marcus Naslund throws the puck back to the blue line to Brent Sopel. He's watched by Lettinen, who got there in a hurry. Naslund off the boards, poke check. Sopel takes a shot, missed the net. Brendan Morrison awaits the arrival of the puck and got away from Mike Modano. Now he passes the puck back to Naslund. There's a screen set up by Pyatt. Naslund gave the puck away inadvertently. And here's Mike Modano shorthanded. He takes the shot that missed the net, not by much. And the penalty killer's changed.
I'm surprised Modano didn't realize it was Naslund backing up and tried to deke him. Most forwards can't make the turn like defensemen.
Here's Trevor Linden in on Boucher and Daly, but Philippe Boucher now has some time and space, and he clears the puck. And this has been too often what's happened to the power play. They've had to regroup several times in each 2-minute power play. Henrik and Daniel Sedin with Trevor Linden. Henrik dangles into the attacking zone, passes to Matthias Olin. He's got Salo on the other side to the front of the net. Daniel chopped at the puck, and Boucher knocked it away from the front of the net. Daniel to Henrik, Sedin, Matthias Olin. Back in for Henrik, he couldn't get it. Daniel does. To Henrik, Sedin, Linden trying to get open at the side of the net. No net presence right now. Daniel Sedin turns. Henrik Sedin. Daniel goes to the net. There's the pass. Daniel couldn't get the shot away on the rebound off Turco. And then he was knocked down by Boucher. And the power play will change up again. Matthias Olin, too hot to handle for Jan Bullis. He chases the puck, but Turco gets there first. Patient lead, just about lost it. Threw it up the boards. Matthias Olin with a screen set up in front by Jeff Cowan. He's got Yannick Hansen in front of the net now. Cowan works along the boards against Nordstrom, who won the battle. And as Robidas gets set to return, the puck is sent down the ice, and the teams are 5-on-5 again. And Vancouver is 0 for 1 and 0 for its last 24 in this series in the power play. Here's Yannick Hansen. Passes off. Bullis, backhand shot. Didn't miss by much. Willie Mitchell just kept the puck in. Boucher was watched by Cowan, who slipped and fell down. Nicholas Hagman out to center with Nagy and Ribeiro. A shoot into Nagy's corner. He got to the puck first against Willie Mitchell. Turns, has some room, takes the shot. Nice save by Luongo. Rebound, Mitchell cleared it away. Nordstrom is there and can't keep the puck in against Marcus Naslund. A long shoot in by Robidas. Luongo just slows it down for Kevin Bieksa. Alex Burrows takes a shift here with Morrison and Naslund. Drops the puck off Morrison into Naslund's corner. Got a stick up on Nordstrom. Here's Alex Burrows, head up, turns, shoots, Turco the save, and he directed the puck into the netting.
I'm Martin Brodeur, and you're watching the NHL Network.
What a stop! Oh my goodness! Wow!
Martin Brodeur looking solid. He's the best.
Vintage Brodeur.
NHL Network, the home of hockey.
If ever a player could lift you out of your seat, it was Guy Lafleur. The man nicknamed the Flower had explosive speed, incredible anticipation, and unparalleled hockey instincts. In short, he was a pure natural.
Lafleur coming out rather gingerly on the right side. He gives it into Lemaire, back to Lafleur.
Like his hero, the great Jean Beliveau, Lafleur's reputation as a dominant performer began in Quebec City, where, like Beliveau, he wore number 4 with the Junior Remparts. There he set astounding records that had him dubbed as the next great French-Canadian superstar. The Canadiens drafted him first overall in 1971, the year Beliveau retired. For 3 seasons, Lafleur struggled mightily under the weight of those expectations. But beginning in the 1974-75 season, he produced at least 50 goals and at least 100 points in each of the next 6 campaigns.
Here's Lafleur. He scores! Lafleur!
The first player in NHL history to accomplish that feat. During that span, he won the Hart Trophy twice, 3 scoring titles, and the 1977 Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff MVP. In 4 of those seasons, his Montreal Canadiens captured the Stanley Cup. Ex-teammate Serge Savard summed up Lafleur best when he said, "Guy was made for this game."
If you've ever wondered why the goalie has a tall shaft of a stick above the hand he holds the stick in, we're going to show you why. Look at the shot by Nagy, tipped by Ribeiro, and stopped by the knob on top of the goal stick.
Marty Turco handle the puck against Jan Bullis.
Well, he got it away from Bullis, but it wasn't a positive out like it usually is when he gets a hold of it.
Bullis jumped on the faceoff and got the puck instead of Boucher. Trevor Linden with Smolinski in front. Jan Bullis, watched by Philippe Boucher, draws the puck in and lost control. And Lettinen poked it out to center. Modano's on the ice with Morrow and Lettinen, but Vancouver's after the puck. The centering pass. Trevor Linden to Smolinski, didn't get through. Linden again. Cycles back for Smolinski. He's checked by Morrow. Linden in close quarters, chopped the puck loose. Boucher to Lettinen and out. And we were all sadly mistaken if we thought that these teams would throw caution to the wind and open it up tonight. Here's Brian Smolinski. Wants a shot and a rebound. Linden hooks one to the net and hit the side of it. Willie Mitchell missed trying to keep the puck into the blue line, and his partner Kevin Bieksa gets the puck, looks up and sees line mates changing, and Dallas changing as well. To Bullis, he didn't get it deep. Boucher shot it back in. Bieksa down on his knees, swung at the puck and got it out. Here's Henrik Sedin just onside to Pyatt. He tipped it wide. That was so close to being out, and Henrik Sedin tried to set up Taylor Pyatt, but he was covered and tipped the puck wide of the net.
I think it was out.
Stu Barnes off the boards, the checking line against the Sedins. Here's Lundqvist. He's 1-on-2, takes the shot, he scores! Joel Lundqvist with a terrific shot, and Dallas strikes first late in the first. It's 1-0 Stars.
Lundqvist gets his second goal of this series, and when Dallas scores first, their record is 3-1 in this series. And what a shot this was. Pull it to the inside, shot it past the leg of Bieksa, and you know the rest of the story. Off the post and in.
He uses Bieksa as a screen, and it's a great shot. And Henrik's twin brother Joel has his second goal of the playoffs. He's had a very good series.
He's watching this game, and they're coming into Buffalo for that great series in the second round of the East, the Rangers.
He's been 78% on faceoffs. He's played on the checking line against the Sedins and helped shut them down. And now he's got a big goal that has his team ahead 1-0 in Game 7. Halpern and Barnes got assists. So the checking line gets another goal. Halpern's had a couple, so has Barnes. They've been the best offensive line, and their job is to check the Sedins. Here's Naslund with a shot. Turco with a save. Cowan after the loose puck, and Turco's able to smother it.
Well, that wasn't a bad opportunity for Vancouver, because it was a shot on a bad angle, but they had some people in front of the net, and they got to get some of those goals that have an aroma to them. The Vancouver Canucks do. And that was closer than you might think, as it finally was grabbed by Turco. I think sometimes the goal scorers for Vancouver, like Naslund, they are trying to make the perfect play to score. When you're in a slump, you got to bounce one off somebody or put it in from behind the net.
Well, there aren't many clean shots going in this series. Alain Vigneault has really challenged his veteran players and leaders to step up tonight. He was very critical of them after Game 6. They really need a response now. Down 1-0 on home ice in Game 7. Bullis and Clem. John Clem up the boards. And Dallas has Vancouver exactly where they want them. They love to play with the lead, just as Vancouver does. Darryl Sydor looks around as he gets back to the puck. Lettinen, Modano, and Morrow out on the ice. Vancouver's changing. Willie Mitchell. Kevin Bieksa. Waits for the line change to be complete. Up the middle, Josh Green couldn't handle the pass in his skates. Lindros tripped over the blue line, chopped the puck in wide of the net. He didn't trip over the blue line, and there's going to be a penalty because Lindros was tripped.
They're not going to give the blue line a penalty, are they?
No, apparently not. But the penalty will go to Alex Burrows for tripping Lindros at the blue line.
Well, it was an excuse me trip, I think, but they call him. Now let's have a look at it here. Lindros has no speed, and you can see Burrows just put a stick there, and Lindros actually stepped on it. Right there. That's a tough one to take.
There's really no reason to put your stick out because he couldn't possibly reach the puck.
On all those fouls from behind, whether they're hooks or trips, they call them. And the players are slowly learning that is a no-no.
This power play hasn't been great, but better than Vancouver's. It's scored 4 goals in the series. Nagy, Morrow screening in front of the net. Modano and Boucher are the point men on the power play. Mike Ribeiro turns. Defenders without a stick as Boucher's shot is steered wide. Smolinski doesn't have a stick. Modano. Boucher. Modano. One-timer. That was blocked partially by Green and sent wide of the net. Smolinski to the puck. He's got a new stick. And he's able to get the puck out over the blue line. Vancouver's desperately trying to change its penalty killers, and they get caught. Nagy shoots. He missed the net. That was a 2-on-0 and a Vancouver change of penalty killers, and Nagy missed.
The Vancouver bench is howling that there should have been goaltender interference on the play.
Here's Mike Modano as the power play regroups. Lettinen comes over the boards to join him. So does Louis Eriksson. Ribeiro's back at the left point, and he takes the pass from Mike Modano. Boucher turns, takes the shot. He wanted a tip by Lettinen, who missed it at the side of the net. Louis Eriksson working against Willie Mitchell. Modano, there's the hard shot by Boucher just wide of the net. Brendan Morrison fanned on his clearing attempt. Louis Eriksson, Mike Ribeiro. Eriksson with Lettinen working against Mitchell in front. Boucher, Modano, one-timer blocked by Jan Bulis, and the puck comes out over the line. Penalty killers are changing again. Eriksson to Modano and back to Eriksson. Lettinen in the slot. Boucher goes to the front of the net. Modano. Louis Eriksson. Harry Lettinen now. Halpern has gone to the front of the net. As Lettinen turns, has some room, takes the shot, and Luongo made the save with Halpern trying to set up the screen. 14 seconds left in the penalty to number 14, Burrows.
Well, here's Vancouver changed, and they threw Dallas threw the puck to the open side. And here is the shot over the net, or did Luongo get a bit of it? Got to be careful changing on the penalty kill.
Eric Lindros out for a face-off here against Brendan Morrison late in this Dallas power play. Still lots of time if they can win the draw, though. And Lindros does cleanly to Stefan Robida. To Daryl Sador to the side of the net. Bieksa broke up the play, stepping in front of Halpern. Now he battles with Joel Lundqvist. Lundqvist kicks the puck loose, and the period comes to an end. And the Dallas Stars will take a 1-0 lead.
Just located original U.S. government Morgan silver dollars, the most sought-after coins in American history. Bulletin, 9:15 a.m. New York. National Collectors Mint releases 3,487 of the last surviving United States minted Morgan silver dollars still in existence. Each coin is 87 to 130 years old, but condition is important. And all the U.S. government Morgan silver dollars in this release are guaranteed to be in brilliant, uncirculated to fine condition. 320 million Morgan silver dollars were melted by the government during both world wars. Millions more were melted by silver profiteers. Each contains over 3/4 of an ounce of pure silver. When silver hit $50 an ounce, China was a poor nation. Now the Chinese are rich and using 3 times as much silver. Will this drive the price back to $50 or even higher? At $20.92, silver price more than tripled in just 3 short years. But you can get these Morgans for the same price we charged 3 years ago, just $19.90 each. This price can only be guaranteed for the next 7 days. Several prominent national dealers charge from $10 to $30 more for a similar Morgan silver dollar. These original United States minted Morgan silver dollars are heavy with .900 pure silver and rich in historic value. These last remaining survivors can be yours for just $19.90 each. Price guaranteed for just 7 days. Strict limit of 5 coins per caller. National Collectors Mint protects your purchase with our silver dollar money-back guarantee. But you must act soon to own an authentic Morgan silver dollar at this price. Orders accepted on a first-come, first-served basis. Avoid disappointment and future regret. Don't miss out. Call now.
Call 1-800-495-7904. That's 1-800-495-7904. Strict limit 5 coins per caller. So call 1-800-495-7904. Call now.
The fans It's a GM place in Vancouver. Desperately wants something to cheer about. The Canucks haven't scored a goal at home since Henrik Sedin won that marathon first game of the series in overtime. 7 periods since have gone by without Vancouver scoring on home ice.
141-53 without a goal for Vancouver in this series.
Gary Lettinen for Dallas. The teams are 5-on-5. Burrow's penalty expired almost with the drop of the puck. Brendan Morrow to Gary Lettinen with Mike Modano in the slot. Modano was directing traffic. Wanted Lettinen to dump the puck in from Morrow. It was out of his reach, and Sammy Salo lifts the puck in the air down the ice. Brendan Morrison races onto it against Boucher. Alex Burrows onto the puck. Morrison in the corner with Naslund going to the front of the net. Now to the end boards after the puck against Lettinen. Trevor Daley up the boards. Kevin Bieksa pinching down. Couldn't keep the puck in. And Willie Mitchell glides back, and this will be an icing call against the Dallas Stars.
Now, contrary to popular belief, it wasn't the last time the Canucks scored in the other rink. But it must seem like them to, when you look at how long it's been total. 151-53 without a goal, and a ton of that time at home.
One of the big questions about this team opening the season was who's going to score. They erased that in the second half, over 3 goals a game from Christmas on. But the question is being asked again now. Who's going to score? Daniel Sedin. Pyatt's in front of the net. Henrik Sedin. Daniels trying to get open. There's a centering pass. Daniels stopped by Marty Turco. He got his stick loose, and Turco stayed with him and made a nice save.
Well, encouraging that they got the puck out in front after controlling it in the end zone for a chance. They haven't done much of that.
Here they come again. Daniel Sedin on a Dallas change to Taylor Pyatt. Daniel Sedin shoots, blocked. Another shot deflected wide of the net. Robida after the puck. Pyatt's right on him. Henrik Sedin to an open wing. Kevin Bieksa comes in to get the puck to the net. Tipped wide off the skate of Robida. And Stu Barnes gets to the puck and gets it out to center. Halpern rushes onto it. He's got Lundqvist with him. Joel Lundqvist. Rink wide, intended for Nordstrom. He backs up defensively as Matthias Olin comes out. Ryan Smolinski wide on Nordstrom. Drop pass for Matthias Olin. Lundqvist came back and checked him and made a nice defensive play. Boulis on Robida. And Lundqvist clears the puck and got it by Sopel all the way down the ice. Icing was waved off early, and so Luongo played it. Brent Sopel with a stretch pass to Linden, who tipped the puck in for Vancouver. Marty Turco. Clem to Sidor up the board. Sopel will keep the puck alive in the attacking zone for Vancouver. Linden was ready for a one-timer, but the puck was poked away by Daryl Sidor. Here's John Clem, the 37-year-old BC native. He's from Cranbrook. In for Sergei Zubov, who isn't able to play tonight. A torso injury, we're told. Trevor Linden forechecking on Mike Ribeiro. Now he goes to the bench. And the Stars have time to come out. Clem got turned around. He's watched by Brendan Morrison, but he's the only forechecker. The other Canucks are back almost in the neutral zone.
They're giving Dallas the breakout.
And trying to turn it over in the neutral zone. And they did. Both teams play the same way. It is like looking in a mirror. Somebody said at the start this would be like an inter-squad game the way these teams play.
Like an East-West game even, but lately Vancouver have been playing for the North.
Let's bring in Scott O.
All right, Jim had a word with Dallas assistant coach Mark Lamb between periods. He says their game plan is simple the rest of the way, and that's to maintain the forecheck just the way they did in the second and third periods of Game 6 and do not sit back. And by the way, some people might think that Joel Lundqvist is looking like he's oblivious to the pressure of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Ulf Dahlin says he's not surprised, as Lundqvist played some big games with Frölunda in the Swedish Elite League in his career over there, and also played on the Swedish team that won the World Championship last spring.
Another Swede here. Scott has taken a penalty. Henrik Sedin is frustrated as he skates to the penalty box for hooking right off the faceoff.
Face-off just outside the blue line at the Dallas end, and let's have a look at it. He holds up the Dallas center, who made it look pretty good running on the spot there. He used to be able to do that. The coach used to give you a blast if you didn't do it.
Now a third power play for the Dallas Stars. A 2-goal lead for them has been money in the bank. In this series, it's like a 10-goal lead. The way these teams play defensively. Jeff Halpern, Yeri Lettinen and Louis Eriksson. Halpern around on the boards. Josh Green is there for Vancouver. He's got Salo there right with him, and so is Willie Mitchell. 3-on-3 battle in the corner, 2-on-2 against the boards, and the puck comes loose for Willie Mitchell. He's got time, and he clears it off a stick through center. And the penalty killers change up. Mike Modano on the point with Philippe Boucher. Modano passed off, intercepted by Jan Bulis, cleared by Willie Mitchell. And the power play must regroup again. Bulis got to the puck on the boards. Kevin Bieksa takes his time and flips the puck down the ice. And the penalty killers change again. New power plays coming on. Ribeiro, Nagy, and Brendan Morrow to go back to the front of the net. Mike Ribeiro stops up along the boards. A centering pass for Nagy. Back to Ribeiro. Morrow is taking up position in his office. Modano took a shot. Green blocked it. Mike Ribeiro. Nagy on the inboards. Ribeiro hangs on. Boucher, one-timer, blocked in front by Josh Green. Is that a thankless job?
Two big shot blocks. Bulis on the Modano shot earlier.
Bulis fanned on a centering attempt shorthanded. Nagy gets out quickly. Brendan Morrow drops him the puck. And they're set up again in the attacking zone. Nagy off the boards, passes off to Morrow. Ribeiro goes in behind the net from the blue line. Sador waited for Linden to go down, takes the shot, deflected through. Morrow on the rebound, shot it wide. Ribeiro trying to get the puck to Morrow. Nagy along the boards to the blue line and Robida. Back to Ladislav Nagy. Morrow's in front. Robida's open at the blue line. There's the shot, missed the net. He looked past, took the shot. Penalty's over. Sador's shot deflected wide of the net. Henrik Sedin's back on, but the Stars are putting on some pressure. Mike Ribeiro turns to get away from Bieksa, trying to center, passes to Morrow. He's chased to the boards and wrapped up by Alex Burrows. Linden collapses and throws the puck across to Matthias Olin. And Vancouver should get out and get the change. There's a pass to Linden. He's got some room, takes the shot. Turco makes the save, and he clears the puck himself out to Jeff Halpern, trying to catch Vancouver on a change. Henrik Sedin. Daniel Sedin checked by Morrow. Taylor Pyatt into the puck. Shoots. Turco the save. Rebound goes to Stu Barnes. And there'll be a Dallas penalty to Brendan Morrow.
Going to be an interference call right at the blue line as the Canucks were coming up the ice with the puck. And so Vancouver will go on the power play. Brendan Morrow gets it for interference. He knocked the Vancouver player down at the blue line.
Boy, he was just a beat pause away from the puck, but he checked Daniel Sedin and knocked him to the ice.
And he's going over to the bench to get a new stick, I think. Oh, he's going into the dressing room. He must be hurt or getting an equipment problem, and someone else going to have to serve the penalty for him, and it's Steve Ott.
He looks like he's all right as he walks to the dressing room, but remember, Morrow got slashed on the back of the left ankle or calf at the end of game number 6, and he couldn't put any weight on his leg as he left the ice. Well, Vancouver simply must get its power play going. Daniel and Henrik Sedin with Trevor Linden. Dallas wins the draw. In the first period of this game, they won 71% and 67% of the faceoffs in the attacking and defensive zone. The only place Vancouver won any faceoffs was in the neutral zone. Henrik Sedin with his shooting. Daniel Sedin to Trevor Linden along the boards. Watched by Lettinen. Daniel Sedin had the puck in his skates. Clem comes right at him. Trevor Linden. Matthias Olin almost had the puck get away from him, and Halpern's able to get it and clear it.
So much of a successful power play is confidence, and you know Vancouver has absolutely none of that now.
Henrik Sedin into the attacking zone to Linden. He shoots and he just missed the net. Daniel Sedin, Sammy Salo, watched by Hagman. Daniel Sedin to Henrik Sedin. They'll switch places. Daniel Sedin. Henrik goes for the front of the net. Daniel for Henrik. Turco made the save. Henrik Sedin for Trevor Linden. He lifted the stick of Barnes to the blue line. Olin makes the puck settle down. Trevor Linden now. Watched by Clem. There's another Dallas penalty coming up here. It'll be a 5-on-3. Daniel Sedin hangs on, try to pass, and it's knocked down, and there'll be a second Dallas penalty with 48 seconds left in the first.
When you learn how to play hockey, you learn more than just a sport.
You learn essential life skills.
You're keeping your grades up in school, working hard, that's good.
Teamwork and dedication.
Great save.
The NHL works with over 30 nonprofit youth hockey organizations.
You know, Dustin Bufflin, and he's going to be around to give us some good pointers maybe.
So more boys and girls of all backgrounds have the opportunity to play hockey.
What's up? Future stars. To become part of our team, visit NHL.com. And remember,
hockey is for everyone.
Hockey is for everyone.
John Clem playing his first game in this series for Zubov, and here's the cross-check in front of the net on Hansen right there.
That's at the end of a long shift where Dallas was trapped in its own zone, and he must have been tired. There's a great save by Turco, and then Nagy saves the day here, Harry. Swept the puck away coming back.
Well, Vancouver have a little momentum going. Can they turn it into a goal? We're going to find out.
This has been a great period for Marty Turco, one of his best. He's been outshot 12-0 in this second period, and there have been some good scoring chances. A fourth power play for Vancouver. Linden came on and won the draw. Salo, Henrik Sedin. Salo takes the shot, deflected a couple of times, and Lettinen's stick exploded when hit by that shot. Jari Lettinen doesn't have a stick. Henrik to Daniel Sedin, back to Henrik. Olin's in front of the net. Robidas stepped in and intercepted and cleared the puck outside the blue line. Mike Modano, poke check by Henrik Sedin. Linden comes back in. Lettinen got a new stick. He's skating back. Olin shoots off the heel of his stick wide. Henrik Sedin pushed off the puck by Nordstrom, but he gave the puck away to Daniel Sedin. He's watched by Robida. The centering pass. Henrik shoots. He scores! Henrik Sedin scored the last goal. He's got this one. Unfortunately, they were about a week apart, but Vancouver's right back in the game 1-1.
Mike Modano had a chance to ice the puck when he knew his penalty-killing teammate had a broken stick. He couldn't, and Sedin makes him pay. Pass from his brother. How many times has that happened?
Finally, for Vancouver, a power play goal. It's second of the series.
Well, they have clearly been the most opportunistic team this period, turning some good plays into chances, and Turco had no chance on that one. A good shot by Sedin.
And this period has really brought GM Place alive and got the fans into the game, and Dallas is reeling. Been outplayed and outshot. Jannik Hansen just ran into the goaltender, and there's going to be a penalty against the Vancouver rookie for running over Marty Turco.
You see, I can't buy that.
This is a special announcement for anyone in America who is faced with overwhelming credit card debt. President Obama has announced a new program designed to bring help to millions of Americans who are struggling with the problems associated with credit card debt.
This morning we woke up to more sobering news about the state of our economy. In total, we've lost nearly 1.2 million jobs this year, and more than 10 million Americans are now unemployed. Tens of millions of families are struggling to figure out how to pay the bills and stay in their homes. Their stories are an urgent reminder that we are facing the greatest economic challenge of our lifetime, and we're going to have to act swiftly to resolve it.
If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, time is not on your side. Take the first step towards solving this problem by calling the Debt Relief Helpline now. Debt management programs have been effective in helping individuals and families just like you rebuild their credit and get their lives back on track. Call the number on your screen now. In just minutes, a debt settlement representative will go over the many options available to you. Options that include developing a payoff plan with your existing creditors to help reduce penalties and late fees and lower your interest rates.
I'm going to confront this economic crisis head on by taking all necessary steps to ease the credit crisis, help hardworking families, and restore growth and prosperity.
Make the call now. Debt management representatives are standing by to take your call and help get your life back on track. Time is not on your side, so don't wait. This is the right time to develop a plan to settle your debt and get you moving towards financial freedom. Don't wait. Make the call now.
To solve this crisis and to ease the burden on our states, we're going to need action, and we're going to need action swiftly. This administration does not intend to delay in getting you the help that we need.
I'm not sure the goalie should be protected when he's outside the crease handling the puck like this. He loses the puck, Turco, and so he has to try and just tip it by him. And I think that credit card the goaltenders union's got should be taken away from him under those circumstances.
But the referees will say he's not fair game just because he's outside of the blue.
Well, I know that's what they're going to say.
I tend to agree with you, though, especially for goaltenders who wander as much as
Yeah,
Hardy.
I mean, you don't know whether he's going to stick it through your legs and step by you.
Well, this could be a big momentum changer. Vancouver had it all. It's a 1-1 tie. Dallas is on the power play. They haven't had a shot on goal in this period. Alex Burrows couldn't clear the puck. There's a penalty coming up here, and it's a slash, and it'll be Brendan Morrow, and he got Burrows back, but he got caught. Remember, it was Burrows who slashed the back of Morrow's leg late in Game 6.
And Burrows is going to the Vancouver bench in a lot of pain. It's his left arm or hand. And let's have a look at it. Right there. It was a wraparound slash, and I think it hit him right on the wrist. Those hockey gloves a lot of the guys wear, they have no cuff to speak of, and if you're just above it, you're sitting in the same situation Burrows is.
So now it's 4-on-4 for a minute and a half. Salo, Willie Mitchell, Mike Modano, and Jere Lehtinen out here for Dallas. Forechecking, they got the puck back to the blue line. Boucher to Daly with room, takes a shot. Great save by Luongo. Right back to Philippe Boucher. There's the first shot on goal of the second. There's another one, and Luongo makes another good save. And the first two were beauties.
I'm Sidney Crosby. You're watching NHL Network.
Crosby gets the goal! Can I get a witness? From the seat of his pants, the goal by Sidney Crosby! And you can slap me, silly Sidney!
NHL Network, the home of hockey.
If ever a player could lift you out of your seat, it was Guy Lafleur. The man nicknamed the Flower had explosive speed, incredible anticipation, and unparalleled hockey instincts. In short, he was a pure natural.
Lafleur coming out rather gingerly on the right side. He gives it into Lemaire, back to Lafleur.
Like his hero, the great Jean Beliveau, Lafleur's reputation as a dominant performer began in Quebec City, where, like Beliveau, he wore number 4 with the Junior Remparts. There he set astounding records that had him dubbed as the next great French-Canadian superstar. The Canadiens drafted him first overall in 1971, the year Beliveau retired. For 3 seasons, Lafleur struggled mightily under the weight of those expectations. But beginning in the 1974-75 season, he produced at least 50 goals and at least 100 points in each of the next 6 campaigns.
There's Lafleur. He scores! Lafleur!
The first player in NHL history to accomplish that feat. During that span, he won the Hart Trophy twice, 3 scoring titles, and the 1977 Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff MVP. In 4 of those seasons, his Montreal Canadiens captured the Stanley Cup. Ex-teammate Serge Savard summed up Lafleur best when he said, "Guy was made for this game."
Well, let's have another look at that goal by Vancouver to tie the game up. Letton's got a broken stick. Modano gets the puck. Instead of just batting it down the ice, he doesn't. The puck's turned over, and you can see Letton never gets back into the play. And the rest is history.
It's that amazing sense that the Twins have where the other is. That's a backhand pass off the boards from Daniel that got through to Henrik. And he has his second goal of this series after 166 minutes and 32 seconds without scoring. There's a race for the puck. Marcus Naslund. Willie Mitchell is with him, but he's covered. Naslund and Mitchell just about had an awful collision. And they both got their head up just in time to see the other coming. Darryl Sydor to Philippe Boucher. Sammy Salo to Willie Mitchell. Up the boards, Brendan Morrison to Marcus Naslund. He's got some room. He played the puck back to Salo and got it back. Dallas has changed as Naslund dumps the puck in for Morrison. Boucher gets back, and Vancouver wants to change now. 30 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey left. Henrik Sedin comes on with his brother Daniel. Jeff Halpern has the puck. He's with Louis Eriksson. Spins, hits the trailer. Nordstrom's shot. Luongo was sideways, and he made the save, and he's complaining that he was bumped by Eriksson. And he must have been bumped to be turned sideways like that. Here's Henrik Sedin to Daniel, just out of his reach, and the puck's gathered in by Stefan Robida. Robida out to center. Louis Eriksson tips the puck in and heads for the bench on a change. Jannik Hansen is back on. For 18 seconds, Vancouver has a power play. And then Morrow comes back on. Jannik Hansen gets the puck deep and then goes after Matthias Nordstrom from behind the net. Daniel Sedin takes a hit from Robida. Hansen gets the puck towards the blue line, but Barnes read it and intercepted it, and out he comes. Out comes Morrow out of the penalty box. Nicholas Hagman, backhand shot, chopped out of the side of the net by Morrow, and his shot was blocked. Kevin Bieksa tips the puck to center. Boulis can't get a hold of it for Vancouver. Trevor Daley. John Clem out of his own zone. Morrow had his pass cut off, hooked back in over the blue line by Brian Smolinski. There's Trevor Daley. John Clem, his outlet to Stu Barnes, and he backhanded the puck. Might have been deflected, but it's over the glass and out of play at the bench.
This is a special announcement for anyone in America who is faced with overwhelming credit card debt. President Obama has announced a new program designed to bring help to millions of Americans who are struggling with the problems associated with credit card debt.
This morning we woke up to more sobering news about the state of our economy. In total, we've lost nearly 1.2 million jobs this year, and more than 10 million Americans are now unemployed. Tens of millions of families are struggling to figure out how to pay the bills and stay in their homes. Their stories are an urgent reminder that we are facing the greatest economic challenge of our lifetime, and we're going to have to act swiftly to resolve it.
If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, time is not on your side. Take the first step towards solving this problem by calling the Debt Relief Helpline now. Debt management programs have been effective in helping individuals and families just like you rebuild their credit and get their lives back on track. Call the number on your screen now. In just minutes, a debt settlement representative will go over the many options available to you. Options that include developing a payoff plan with your existing creditors to help reduce penalties and late fees and lower your interest rates.
I'm going to confront this economic crisis head on by taking all necessary steps to ease the credit crisis, help hardworking families, and restore growth and prosperity.
Make the call now. Debt management representatives are standing by to take your call and help get your life back on track. Time is not on your side, so don't wait. This is the right time to develop a plan to settle your debt and get you moving towards financial freedom. Don't wait. Make the call now.
To solve this crisis and to ease the burden on our states, we're going to need action, and we're going to need action swiftly. This administration does not intend to delay in getting you the help that we need.
Well, let's have a look at that awkward stop by Luongo on this play, and he says to the referee after the play finished that he was bumped right there by Eriksson, who went to the crease, and that's why he was sort of out of position to make the save.
Remarkably, still made it. Turco missed the puck on a Vancouver shoot-in. Boulis along the boards, gets the puck to Trevor Linden. He shoots and he missed the net. Got a lot on that too. Sopel into Jan Boulis. Linden's out front. Smolinski to Linden. He shoots and he missed the net again from the other side. Lucas Krajicek, slap shot, blocked in front of the net by Boucher, and he felt that. And out come the Stars to center. Mike Ribeiro. Sopel broke the play up. Sends the Stars back to center. And there's an offside call against Dallas, and this period has been all Vancouver. Two great chances.
Too many men on the ice for Dallas, I think.
And Vancouver's going to get another power play. Trevor Linden with a couple of great chances, but the nets are smaller in this game. And it is a too many men on the ice penalty against the Dallas Stars. So a late second period power play for Vancouver that has finally bumped its power play slump.
And Vancouver has been all over Dallas this period. Let's count the players there. There's 5. And here comes the 6th one. He's changing for the Phantom. But the Phantom wasn't there.
Steve Ott will serve the penalty. Shots in this period are 15-3 Vancouver. They've scored once and they're on the power play here trying to forge ahead. Henrik and Daniel Sedin up with Trevor Linden, who is just pushed offside. And as Henrik touches the puck, the whistle goes. And Trevor Linden really got a couple of good shots away. I guess you don't classify them as good if you missed the net, but they were hard shots.
Yes, they were, and he got them away quickly and got them through, and that hasn't been easy for Vancouver. A lot of blocked shots by these Dallas defensemen and forwards.
Matthias Olin gains the attacking blue line, takes his time to set up. Daniel Sedin for Henrik along the boards. Daniel takes over. Linden's in front of the net. The pass comes to Salo at the blue line. He can't get a shot away, but he keeps the puck in for Henrik Sedin. Trying to feed his brother Daniel. Nordstrom steps in, falls down. Linden comes in for the puck, knocked it loose to Daniel Sedin. To Salo, waits for the screen, takes the shot. That's blocked by Jere Lehtinen. Salo slaps the puck along the boards. Henrik Sedin to Daniel Sedin. Olin's creeping into the slot. Salo from the blue line, walks the line, passes off to Matthias Olin. Slap shot is stopped by Turco. Henrik Sedin for Daniel Sedin. Linden goes back to the front of the net. Henrik Sedin. Daniel in the slot. Stick handling. Can't get his shot through as Clem goes down and blocks it and smothers it. 14 seconds remain in the second period in a 1-1 tie, and Dave Tippett and the Stars will be glad to get to the dressing room in a 1-1 tie if they can.
Well, twice on this power play, good opportunities, blocked shots. And when you block the shot and you're well into the penalty and you get a whistle, it's a bonus. And that's what Clem does right here. The puck's under him. You're not going to get it out of there with a jackhammer. Although Linden tries.
Yeah, he does. Scoring chances in this period are roughly 10-1 in favor of Vancouver. But they've only scored once on Marty Turco, who's had one of his finest periods of the playoffs, and he's had some beauties. Here's Bieksa trying to get the puck to the net. Morrow wouldn't let him. Naslund takes the shot up over top of the net, trying for a buzzer beater. And the second period comes to an end, and the crowd is back into it because Vancouver's tied the game and will be in for a furious finish in game number 7.
I'm Sidney Crosby. You're watching NHL Network.
Crosby gets the goal! Can I get a witness from the seat of his pants?
NHL Network, the home of hockey. I'm Eric Stahl, and you're watching NHL Network.
Eric Stahl hits the hole and finds it at the most opportune time. Stahl walks in for a chip. He scores! That's hockey, baby!
NHL Network. This is my channel.
After a first period in this 7th game, it looked like Vancouver may never score again, but by any definition that you watched it in, the second period was all Vancouver, outshooting Dallas 15-4 and tying the game. Henrik Sedin won every face-off in the period. His team went 14-4 in face-offs in period number 2. Trevor Linden had 3 shots and 2 near misses, and Daniel Sedin had 5 shots on goal in the second period. Philippe Boucher and the Dallas Stars are without Sergei Zubov and Harry Neal. I thought it looked like they missed him in the second period.
Absolutely. He's really makes that first outlet pass as well as any defenseman in the league, and he's tough to fool as far as tricking him in on a one-on-one rush, and he's got a great shot from the point. You don't replace him. You just hope for a while you can get along without him. I don't know how badly hurt he is, but that hurts the Dallas Stars.
You saw John Clem, the 37-year-old, fill in. It's one thing to keep yourself in shape in practice. It's another altogether to enter Game 7 as your first game of the playoffs. So Vancouver starts this third period on a power play for another 44 seconds with Steve Ott in the penalty box, serving the too many men in the ice penalty. And Matthias Nordstrom sends the power play back into its own zone to recoup. The Sedins and Trevor Linden up front with Oland and Salo. The point men in the power play. Henrik Sedin got by Jeff Halpern and in over the blue line. Look at the room he's got. He shoots. Turco the save. The rebound taken by Halpern. He cleared it to the blue line, but not out. Salo kept it in. Trevor Linden with Daniel Sedin in front. Looks across ice. Can't find a seam. Oland sneaking in off the point. The pass comes back to Salo. On the other side, Oland, one-timer blocked by Jeff Halpern, and he clears the puck down the ice.
I've never seen so many forwards block shots. In the old days, they had it in their contract. They didn't have to. Now you can't play in this league if you don't.
Penalty is over. The teams are 5-on-5. Philippe Boucher, rink wide to Mike Modano with Brendan Morrow and Eric Lindros. There's a rebound off the end boards. Lindros to the front of the net. Modano just missed. Morrow make that cruising in front of the net. Here's Marcus Naslund. Up the boards, Modano tracked the puck down. Lindros hasn't been very effective in this game. Certainly not like he was in Game 6, but he's got a chance to have an impact now. A bouncing puck went wide of the net. Matthias Oland up the boards. Here's Brendan Morrison. Marcus Naslund just ahead of him. Jan Bulis over on the other side, but Lindros tracked him down and knocked the puck loose.
Lindros only played 3.5 minutes in the first 2 periods total.
Doesn't kill penalties. That'll take your ice time way down. Kevin Bieksa. Out to center for Jannik Hansen, picked off by Ladislav Nagy. His pass went off the stick of Ribeiro. Kevin Bieksa to Willie Mitchell. Dumps the puck in. Smolinski on Robida. Takes the man. Jannik Hansen takes the puck. Bulis in front of the net. Hansen works the puck towards the front of the goal. Robida cleared it away. Smolinski goes after Matthias Nordstrom. Back to the blue line. Sopel with a shot. Tipped him right on, and Turco made the save. Hansen was right there. Now at the side of the net, Jan Bulis. Trying to get away from Robida to the blue line from Mitchell. Intercepted by Nagy. Out he comes. Up the middle comes Nicholas Hagman. Takes the shot. Steered aside easily by Luongo. Hagman's right on the puck, though. Ribeiro's with him at the sideboards, and Willie Mitchell with his reach again took the puck away. Smolinski, Sopel up on the play, leads the rush. Vancouver's changing. Pyatt to the net. That's where the puck goes, and Turco loves to play it. Doesn't like to hold on to it, but had to here.
Well, Mitchell makes a nice play to the left of his goaltender Luongo as Hagman tried to stick Cannell out. You're going to see the little move he tried here, and Mitchell wouldn't go for it. Hansen to the front of the net, tips it, but not enough to get it by the goaltender. And Henrik Sedin walked between the two defensemen, and Turco had to make a great stop on him.
Henrik Sedin to take this face-off now against Lundqvist. See if he's solved Joel Lundqvist. Gets some help from Taylor Pyatt. Sidor chopped the puck over the glass on a deflection. At least they're going to check and make sure that it was a deflection. Robbie Schick's not sure.
They're also trying to decide where the face-off should go, so it must have gone off of Vancouver's stick.
If it wasn't deflected, it's a penalty, so if it is deflected, it had to come outside. Basically, that's what their decision was.
Dallas has blocked 15 shots. Boucher, 5 of them.
Henrik Sedin. Taylor Pyatt, watched by Sidor, who's now playing with Boucher. Stu Barnes with the shoot in. Lundqvist is after the puck. Salo got to it first, scoops it around for Lucas Krejcik. His pass to Daniel Sedin, almost intercepted. Halpern bounces on the loose puck in front. Barnes just missed with a shot. Vancouver again couldn't get the puck out, and they just about turned it over again. Pyatt got the bounce off Barnes, spins to get away from Boucher, protects the puck against Lundqvist. Henrik Sedin, there's a penalty coming up on the play here. It'll be against Dallas, and their parade to the penalty box continues. A high sticking call on Joel Lundqvist, and Vancouver's going back to the power play.
Well, the power play and the successful goal, and before that, the good chances they had have inspired the Vancouver Canucks. And here is the penalty. Boy, oh boy. He didn't even hit him with a stick.
It looked like he did.
He didn't. He missed him. That's a brutal call.
And Vancouver is out on the power play here. 1 for 6. Modano won the draw. Clem around the boards, couldn't get the puck out against Sopel. And following the play is Nordstrom. He turned it over at center to Brian Smolinski. With Naslund and Morrison, because the Sedins needed a rest. They were on the ice when the penalty was called. Marcus Naslund gains the attacking line. Smolinski lets the puck go back to Brent Sopel. On the other side is Bieksa. Brendan Morrison off the board. Smolinski's in the slot. Naslund at the goal line. Morrison, Bieksa sneaks in. Naslund to the front of the net. Bieksa missed it. Might have had a chance for a tap in, but he couldn't get the puck. Brent Sopel. Sedins are coming back on. They had a short rest. Here's Marcus Naslund in front. His backhander deflected up over the net. Daniel Sedin, Brendan Morrison. Marcus Naslund turns to the net, passes off. Morrison centering pass, deflected. Sopel shoots, deflected again. Morrison can't make the puck settle down to the side of the net. Daniel Sedin off the boards to the blue line. Brent Sopel. Kevin Bieksa can't get a shot. He's under pressure here. Down to Brent Sopel. Daniel Sedin's in the slot. Brendan Morrison. Naslund at the side of the net, takes the pass on the goal line. Now looks towards the net where Daniel Sedin is stationed. The slap pass tipped wide by Daniel Sedin. Brent Sopel checked by Stu Barnes. Kills some valuable time, then knocks the puck loose to the blue line. Kevin Bieksa held the line. Daniel Sedin for Brendan Morrison. In for Daniel Sedin. Turco's out to play the puck. Did John Clem or Boucher make that? And he gets the puck out. And the penalty killers get a much-needed change. Down to the last 15 seconds of Vancouver's power play here. Henrik Sedin trying to get away from Mike Modano, used his stick to send him back. Matthias Olin. Lundqvist set to come back on. Olin under pressure from Morrow, went up the middle. Modano couldn't knock it down. Turco plays the puck ahead quickly to Morrow. In from Modano. Side of the net, Luongo stops the puck for Salo. He bounced one off Trevor Linden, who turns to get the puck. And he put it up the boards and out. Robidas will get to the puck first in front of Cowan. No icing on the play, and Cowan gets a lick in on Robidas, knocked him down. Puck comes loose to Cowan. He shoots, and Turco makes the save and hangs on for another face-off in Vancouver's attacking zone.
Well, the Vancouver Canucks look like a team that thinks they can score a goal here after being shut out for a horrible string of moments. There's a tip-in that just went wide. And Bieksa comes in off the blue line, and the puck bounces by his stick and goes right through his legs. That would have been a tap-in.
Vancouver's had quite a territorial edge here in the third period. Only a couple of shots to show for it. Henrik Sedin won another faceoff. Matthias Olin. Daniel Sedin. Pyatt working in front of the net. Bieksa's come into the front of the goal as well. Here's Pyatt with a shot. Turco makes the save, and the puck falls off his shoulder into his glove.
Tired of lugging out your heavy, bulky pressure cleaner or hearing the noise and smelling the fumes? You need to get the jet. Introducing the amazing Water Jet. It turns your ordinary garden hose into a super power washer. Get the high-pressure spraying force without the big expensive machine. Powerful enough to clean second-story windows, remove wasp nests from a safe distance, and reach under eaves without motors, gas, or electricity. Here's how it works. Water flows through the volume reduction chambers, where pressure builds until a powerful jet stream blasts through the precision-engineered solid brass tip. The stainless steel control valve easily regulates the water pressure and the force of the jet stream. And because of volume reduction, you'll use less water. It's your economical solution for those tough outdoor jobs. Blast grime and weeds off brick and paver driveways. Great for wood and aluminum siding, umbrellas and awnings. It attaches to any garden hose, so you can take it along boating and camping. The 30-inch wand easily reaches into tight spots, and it's built to last with heavy-gauge aluminum, stainless steel, and solid brass. The amazing Water Jet is only $19.95. We promise that you'll be thrilled with the way it performs or your money back. But if you order now through this special TV offer, as a bonus, you'll receive the solid brass fan tip that creates a powerful fan-shaped spray. Use it as a sweeping water broom for wood decks and docks, patios, and pool decks. Easily clean pool filters, scour away mold, wash cars and trucks, scrub dirty truck beds squeaky clean, dial back the pressure to gently water delicate flowers, vegetable gardens, and so much more. One tool that does it all. Call now to get the jet.
To order Water Jet, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-582-2489. That's 1-800-582-2489. Order today and get the fan tip for free. So don't delay. Call 1-800-582-2489 and order today.
And they've continued to apply the pressure here in the third with the help of a power play. Halpern and Henrik Sedin on the faceoff. They tie up. Pyatt comes in and shoots, and Turco made the save. That's how you win the faceoff when you're struggling. You tie up and the winger wins it.
Absolutely. Tie him up and hope one of your players can come in and get it. That's exactly what happened. And a dangerous shot through the legs of Robidas. Good stop by Turco.
And so they do it again. A tie up, but a false start. They're going to put 1 second back on the clock, just in case it's needed later.
Well, this is the first long stretch that Vancouver has outplayed Dallas since Vancouver got up 3-1 in the series.
Canucks get the draw. Daniel Sedin. Pyatt goes to the front of the net. Daniel circles the goal. There's a penalty coming up to Dallas. And another power play coming for the Vancouver Canucks. And Daniel Sedin drew the penalty with his quickness right off the faceoff. And Jeff Halpern will get the penalty, and Vancouver goes right back on the power play.
Well, the Dallas Stars are committing suicide here as far as going on, and here is the penalty.
6 of the last 7 penalties have been against Dallas, but they've been chasing the game. Power plays 1 for 7, 2 for 35 in this series, but that won't matter if it scores right here. Linden with some help won the faceoff. Matthias Olin with the crowd forming in front. Salo shoots up high, and that deflected off one of the players in front.
And the Stars are complaining that it should have been goaltender interference as Linden bumped into Turco. And that puck may have hit somebody in the head.
They're arguing that it hit Trevor Linden, and so the faceoff should come outside, but they're all lucky if they still got their heads after this.
There's Linden piling into the goaltender while he's on the blue ice right here.
It's off Nordstrom, off his shoulder.
And Linden was trying to get out of the way of the shot, knock the goalie down.
Quite an advantage in shots, but still the game remains tied 1-1. Henrik Sedin tried to kick the puck back, and jumping off the faceoff was Lettinen to clear the puck.
One thing Vancouver's had is a number of shifts in a row that have been pretty good. And that really helps your team mental outlook when you go on the ice.
They gain the attacking zone. Daniel Sedin to Salo to the net. And it didn't quite get through. Daniel and Henrik Sedin with Trevor Linden in front of the goal. Henrik Sedin, watched by John Clem to Daniel Sedin. Back to Henrik. Salo, no shot there. Henrik Sedin. Daniel's in the slot. Olin moves up, shoots. Linden tipped it, scores! Trevor Linden tipped the puck in. Vancouver has the lead, 2-1.
Gets his 11th point in Game 7s in his career. And you're going to see him 16 there, tip it, and it just went through the legs of Turco. And it's 2-1 Vancouver, and this joint's rumbling.
The management team still a ways to go, and their expressions show it. Trevor Linden has always been a big game player. 6 times he has scored goals in the 7th game of a series in his NHL career. His playoff statistics
10 points
are excellent.
Well, Vancouver's been in control of this game as far as shots, chances, and territorial play for quite a while. And the penalties, and some of them not very wise, that Dallas has taken has got them into a jug of hot water, to say the least. Well, let's have another look. And you're right, Jim, when you mentioned earlier, they're winning face-offs. And when you start with the puck, as often as Vancouver has in the second and this part of the third period, good things are bound to happen.
Roommates Matthias Olin and Trevor Linden probably mapped that out in a few days lounging, watching football games on the road. Henrik Sedin with the 2nd assist. Vancouver leads 2-1, but a ways to go. Brendan Morrison keeps the puck in. Marcus Naslund along the boards. Morrison down at the blue line, slow to get up. Naslund up the boards for Brendan Morrison. Naslund, Bieksa shoots, blocked in front of the net. Might have hit Jeff Cowan in front of the goal. Vancouver pressing here, trying to get another one. Cowan steps in front of Daly. Ribeiro knocked the puck up the boards to Nicholas Hagman, and out come the Stars. A rink-wide pass. Boucher can't rush onto it, but he got the puck away from Matthias Olin and sent it in deep. Nagy forechecking on Kevin Bieksa. Took the puck away, trying to center, can't do it. Bieksa on the boards to Marcus Naslund. He's forced back. Nagy to Mike Ribeiro. Hagman's in front. Ribeiro, poke check. Olin then comes over and presses him against the boards. Cowan against Robida, can't get out. Olin fanned on his attempt. Robida keeps it in. Luongo stops playing.
Well, Morrison was hit just by the Dallas bench earlier in this shift on a hit by Nagy. And the Vancouver bench stood up and screamed when they saw it. And here it is right here. From behind, right into the boards.
At the start of Game 6, Trevor Linden got a penalty for a hit like that on Nagy. Lindros to take the faceoff. He's playing with Brendan Morrow and Mike Modano, and he won the draw. Stefan Robida to Mike Modano. Can't get the shot away. Now he takes it, tipped just wide by Morrow, and the net's knocked off as Lindros bumped Mitchell. And the faceoff will stay inside.
Well, the Vancouver Canucks might argue about that because Lindros knocked Mitchell into the net. Mitchell didn't go in on purpose, that's for sure.
Here's Morrow's tip.
Just missed on the tip. And there is the play coming right after that tip.
They win a draw again, and Nordstrom couldn't get the shot because Linden rushed out and blocked it. Jan Bulis trying to get the puck over the line. He did, but it shot right back out. Salo slapped the puck in over the glass, but he wasn't in his own zone, so that's not a penalty.
Well, Trevor Linden has saved some of his best games for Game 7. And among active players in the NHL, he leads with that goal that makes it 6. You can add 5 assists to that total. He's one of those guys that comes through when the game is big.
Same could be said for Mike Modano. So what's he got left for the Stars tonight?
The Stars are on their heels. They haven't forced Luongo into a save for 15 or 20 minutes.
But it's only a 1-goal margin. Lettinen now playing with Louis Eriksson and Mike Ribeiro. The puck hit the referee and took a Ribeiro bounce, so he's able to keep the puck in. Eriksson and Lettinen chase it. Olin knocked the puck loose. Jan Bulis collapsed to the net, and he'll need some help to get out. Sopel turns back to Brian Smolinski, and he gets the puck over the line and safely out to center. Louis Eriksson to Philippe Boucher. To Daryl Sador, the puck got away from him. Mike Ribeiro turns away from Linden, now watched by Henrik Sedin as Vancouver's changing. Ribeiro just about stripped of the puck, carried it to center and passed it off. Lundqvist. He's checked by Kevin Bieksa. Willie Mitchell to Daniel Sedin, and he makes sure to get the puck ahead to his brother Henrik at center. He's with Taylor Pyatt. Safety first now, simple shooting. Pyatt's on the puck, Daly's on Pyatt. Halpern's back for the puck up the boards. Lundqvist to center, Jeff Halpern with Stu Barnes, the checking line. Onto the attack again. Bieksa knocks the puck loose, but Barnes got to it first. Trevor Daly. Henrik Sedin misplayed the puck behind the net. A centering pass. Barnes! Oh, what a save by Luongo! He just robbed Stu Barnes.
Well, Luongo has not had a lot to do since the first period, but he hasn't forgotten how to make big saves, and this was highway robbery as Barnes, you can see him at the hash marks there, and out comes that big glove to make the save. And here's a better look at it. That puck was nearly in when he caught it.
And Barnes is in disbelief. Well, he didn't fall asleep in all that time without a lot of shots.
He sure didn't. And if he wasn't awake, he is now, because that was a dandy.
Whatever happens in this game and this series, it will always be remembered and punctuated by spectacular goaltending.
No doubt about that.
We've reached the midway mark of the third period with the shots 27-15 Vancouver, and the score Canucks 2, Stars 1. Lindros won the draw so cleanly that Robida has to chase the puck back into his own zone. Nordstrom up the boards. Morrison bumped Morrow to keep the puck in, then he's knocked down. And Lindros gets a hold of the puck. Oh, he just got out of the way of Cowan, and Cowan's going to get a penalty.
When you learn how to play hockey, you learn more than just a sport.
You learn essential life skills.
You're keeping your grades up in school, working hard, that's good.
Teamwork and dedication.
Great save.
The NHL works with over 30 nonprofit youth hockey organizations.
You know, Dustin Bufflin, and he's going to be around to give us some good pointers maybe.
So more boys and girls of all backgrounds have the opportunity to play hockey.
What's up, future stars? To become part of our team, visit NHL.com. And remember,
Hockey's for everyone.
Hockey is for everyone.
Jeff Cowan takes a tripping penalty. Lindros almost got out of the way, and they hit legs. I'm not sure it was. Well, there's the shot by Barnes on that earlier play, and he can't believe it. And here's a look from up top on this stop as Barnes, who's been really one of the better players for Dallas, nearly tied it.
Wow. The save magnified in its importance because of when it happened and what the score was in the game and the series.
Doug Armstrong, the general manager for the Dallas Stars.
Watching an absolutely huge power play for his team. Ribeiro, Morrow, Lindros. Winning the draw was Brian Smolinski. A chance to clear the puck. Alex Burrows against Boucher. The puck squirts loose and Smolinski legs it out. Modano's a forward who's back. Smolinski shoots. And Modano deflected the puck out of play.
And for Vancouver, when you're killing a penalty and you can get an offensive zone face-off, you're starting to get the job done. And Smolinski took the shot and was deflected into the netting by the Dallas defenseman.
What is it that has changed the face-offs in this series? I mean, Vancouver was getting schooled until the second period, and they've just taken over in the face-off circle, too.
Confidence was right to your hands.
Modano got possession there. And he went to the bench and got a new stick. Mike Ribeiro leaves the puck for Mike Modano. He got by Josh Green with some speed. Drops the puck off to Ribeiro. Back to Boucher with some room. No shot. Too much traffic in front. Boucher again with a shot. Blocked by Alex Burrows. Ribeiro gets the puck. Lindros in front of the net. Boucher. Morrow's in front of the net as well. They've got big bodies in Lindros and Morrow to go to the front of the net. Josh Green to the blue line, couldn't get the puck out. Lindros with Morrow. Lindros centering pass. Morrow couldn't get a hold of the puck and he ran into the goaltender. Stars get the puck. Mike Modano misplayed it at the blue line. And the penalty killers get a change, trying to take advantage. Turco got the puck to Ribeiro and back into the attacking zone. Boucher, Ribeiro, Lindros goes to the slot. Morrow's on the inboards. The pass comes back to Sidor. His screen shot is blocked by Smolinski. Another forward blocking a shot. Ribeiro's pass is blocked by Oland and deflected to the corner. Sidor to Lindros to Morrow. Missed it. Billy Boucher takes the shot. Rattles around in front of the net. Ribeiro can't put it in and the net's off. The net's off. Knocked off by Kevin Bieksa as Ribeiro was trying to go to his forehand and tuck the puck in behind Roberto Luongo.
And the Dallas player is arguing that the net was knocked off on purpose by Bieksa.
Still 31 seconds left in the penalty to Jeff Cowan.
You want to stay out of those scrums if you're Dallas. They can't afford another penalty, and here it is right here. Watch the net come off. Oh boy, and he wasn't even pushed into it. No wonder Ribeiro's complaining. Bieksa knocked the net off and got the whistle.
And a chant of MVP comes up in General Motors place for Roberto Luongo. Another close call.
Now the face-off is going right where the puck was when the whistle went because of the net being knocked off.
A scrambled draw, and the Canucks get the puck out.
Got a penalty coming up to Dallas.
Salo's hurt. Vladislav Nagy got Salo, who's skating this off. And so much for the power play. With 24 seconds left in the Cowan penalty, Nagy goes off.
Well, let's have a look at it.
It's Lehtinen that's going off. Lehtinen, not Nagy.
Sami Salo looks, here it is right there.
But it's Nagy who gives him the slew foot. It's Lehtinen who gets the penalty.
Well, it sure was. They got the penalty, but they didn't get the right guy.
4-on-4 for 15 seconds now, and then Vancouver will have a power play with a 2-1 lead. Here's Mike Modano. Plays the puck to Mattias Nordstrom outside on Naslund, trying to cut in on BXN. There's going to be another Vancouver penalty here. Stefan Robida turns. Mattias Nordstrom with room takes the shot, blocked by Willie Mitchell. And just as Cowan steps back on the ice, Marcus Naslund will be penalized. And so this will continue along at 4-on-4 for another minute and 36 seconds.
Let's have a look at this call.
Stick on the hands.
Stick on the hands. He didn't hold him up, but the stick was right there. You can't do it. Sami Salo's limping to the room after being slew-footed from behind.
Looks like he's walking in the tunnel as Marcus Naslund sits down, having been penalized. 4-on-4 for a minute 36 seconds. Jeff Halpern is setting up his face-off here. He wants Nordstrom just to his left. He's got Robida behind him, Nagy with him over on his right. Henrik Sedin to take the face-off for Vancouver, and Halpern won it. Nordstrom to Robida, walks the line. Henrik Sedin takes his shot away, and the pass is intercepted. Out come the Sedins, 2-on-2. Henrik with Daniel. They crisscross for a second time. Daniel Sedin to the net. He was held up by Nordstrom.
Another penalty, St. Louis.
It's going to be a slashing call. Mattias Nordstrom on Daniel Sedin, and this will be a 4-on-3 power play for the Vancouver Canucks.
Boy, oh boy, the penalties at this time, a critical time of the game in the series. It's hard to believe. Let's have a look at it. Some of them have been marginal.
Slashed his stick and broke it.
The DNA evidence. Let's have another look.
He broke it all right. And that's been consistently called all season long.
Well, this is a good chance for Vancouver to put a nail in the coffin of the Dallas Stars.
The Sedins have been deadly, 4-on-3 through the season, in which Vancouver won 17 times in overtimes and shootouts. Henrik and Daniel Sedin with Bieksa and Olin on this power play. Barnes trying to win the draw, and he got the puck to Philippe Boucher, who skates out to center and sends the power play back. Boucher, Barnes, and Daly, the 3 Dallas Stars on the ice. Here's Mattias Olin for Vancouver. Set up the go-ahead goal on his shot that was tipped in by Linden. To Henrik Sedin, who didn't expect the puck. Turco out to play it. Off the glass, not out. Bieksa held the puck in. Henrik Sedin, Daniel goes to the front of the net. In comes Mattias Olin. He's open, he shoots, he missed the net. Trying to go high, blocker side, and he just missed, and the puck came all the way out to center. Barnes needs a change, so Bieksa's got some room. Halpern's come on for Barnes. Sidor's on, so is Boucher. Olin pokes the puck loose. Henrik Sedin to Daniel Sedin. Holds on and passes off to Henrik. Daniel goes to the net. Bieksa open at the blue line. Now he's got some room. Takes the shot into the glove of Marty Turco, and he played it. Didn't stop the play. Boucher up the boards. He got the puck to Jeff Halpern. He's one-on-one against Mattias Olin, trying to dance him and get to the net. And he takes a sharp angle shot that Luongo stopped. Sidor keeps the puck in. Penalty to Lehtinen is almost over. They'll be back to 4-on-4 here as Lehtinen steps back on the ice. 6 minutes to go, 2-1 the score. Vancouver's leading. in game number 7 from Vancouver. Here's Jere Lehtinen fresh out of the penalty box. In on Mattias Olin. His shot stopped easily by Luongo, but a big rebound in front. Olin knocked Lehtinen down. He gets up and moves the puck to Mike Modano. Cross ice pass. Gets to Trevor Daley. His shot hit Jere Lehtinen. Mattias Olin from Morrison to Boulis. Naslin's out of the penalty box. Boulis is checked and knocked down. Brendan Morrison has the puck. Vancouver's back on a power play. Daley broke up the play. And in 5 seconds, Nordstrom will be back on, and the teams will be at 5-on-5 again with just over 5 minutes to go in the third. Sopel to Naslin. He's checked by Nordstrom, who's just come out of the penalty box. Linden trying to knock the puck loose. Shoots! Great save by Turco on Trevor Linden. Robida turned back. Daryl Sidor finds an opening. It's Mike Ribeiro off the boards. He spins. Leaves the puck for Robida. He shoots. Deflected. Might have been by Morrow and in behind the net. Luongo doesn't know where the puck is. Morrow took a shot. That was blocked. Linden is tripped. The fans want a penalty, and they'll get one. And there's going to be a pair. Robbie Schick is calling a trip and a dive.
This is a special announcement for anyone in America who is faced with overwhelming credit card debt. President Obama has announced a new program designed to bring help to millions of Americans who are struggling with the problems associated with credit card debt.
This morning we woke up to more sobering news about the state of our economy. In total, we've lost nearly 1.2 million jobs this year, and more than 10 million Americans are now unemployed. Tens of millions of families are struggling to figure out how to pay the bills and stay in their homes. Their stories are an urgent reminder that we are facing the greatest economic challenge of our lifetime, and we're going to have to act swiftly to resolve it.
If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, time is not on your side. Take the first step towards solving this problem by calling the Debt Relief Helpline now. Debt management programs have been effective in helping individuals and families just like you rebuild their credit and get their lives back on track. Call the number on your screen now. In just minutes, a debt settlement representative will go over the many options available to you. Options that include developing a payoff plan with your existing creditors to help reduce penalties and late fees and lower your interest rates.
I'm going to confront this economic crisis head on by taking all necessary steps to ease the credit crisis, help hardworking families, and restore growth and prosperity.
Make the call now. Debt management representatives are standing by to take your call and help get your life back on track. Time is not on your side, so don't wait. This is the right time to develop a plan to settle your debt and get you moving towards financial freedom. Don't wait. Make the call now.
To solve this crisis and to ease the burden on our states, we're going to need action, and we're going to need action swiftly. This administration does not intend to delay in getting you the help that we need.
Two penalties. Lindros is going to get one, and Linden's going to get the other. Here's the trip. There's the dive. And Doug Armstrong, the general manager for the Dallas Stars, up in the booth, takes a page out of his father's book. Great referee Neil Armstrong, and gets the dive call.
4-on-4 again. 4:51 left. Morrow's on the ice with Modano, Boucher, and Sidor. Henrik and Daniel Sedin with Willie Mitchell and Kevin Bieksa for Vancouver, and Henrik Sedin won another draw. There's a crazy bounce to the net, and Roberto Luongo will hang on. Fans are booing the announcement of the penalty to Trevor Linden. Modano and Henrik Sedin. Mitchell and Daniel Sedin swap places. Daniel just holds up Sidor. The pass to Boucher at the point. Skipped on him. Whoa, he's got to play it through that no zone, and he didn't touch it. He's got that figured out, doesn't he? Here's Mike Modano. Over to Daryl Sidor. He had to take the pass in his skates, and he dumps it in deep. Mitchell's check. Modano gets the puck. Back to Daryl Sidor. Turns. Screen shot is blocked by Daniel Sedin. He might get another chance. Over to Boucher. No shot. Henrik's taking it away. There's the pass into the slot. Morrow. Modano. Sidor. Modano. One-timer. Hit the post. the tying goal, and it hit the post and came back out. And he had an open net for the one-timer. Here's Boucher dumping the puck back in. Brent Sopel is quick to get it. Brendan Morrison out to Marcus Naslund with under 4 minutes to go. Naslund with a burst of speed. In on Robida, turns, feeds Sopel, takes the shot. And Turco's got it. He caught it through the crowd with Brendan Morrison providing the screen.
Mike Modano, who's got a bullet of a shot, roared one off the crossbar on a beautiful passing play right here. There's the shot over the glove of Luongo, but off the crossbar and out. Luongo was beaten on this one, but he heard that sound that makes goalies sing.
Wow. Another wow. Brendan Morrison won the face-off. Matthias Holland back in from Morrison with Naslund right beside him. Cycles back, Naslund up the boards, turns, trying to get away from Daly and get to the net. Daly keeps him on the outside, then takes the puck away to Robida. Morrison comes over to check him. Naslund comes over with a hit on Robida. And Dallas can't get out of its own zone, and Vancouver's changing. 4-on-4 for another 25 seconds here. Nagy in with Stu Barnes, taken out of the play by Olin, but he turns resiliently along the boards and feeds the puck to Robida. On the other side, Gailey with some room, takes the shot. Another save by Luongo. He could see it all the way.
Luongo with that quick glove hand has made about 4 of those tonight. This one, as you mentioned, Jim, he could see the whole shot. Nobody in a white shirt could get to the front of the net. And it's an easy save for Luongo.
And the defenseman Sopel made sure he moved out of the way so Luongo could see it. Exactly 3 minutes to go. Third period, game 7, 2-1 Vancouver. Modano wins another draw. Boucher spins and backhands the puck in for Brendan Morrow. Mitchell stepped in, got the puck to Boulis. Can he get it out? No, but he gets some help. Mitchell up the boards. Linden and Lindros are back on the ice. The teams are 5-on-5 again. 2-1 Vancouver leading. Winner to the second round. Loser goes home. Nordstrom up the middle. Mitchell hooks the puck back to the neutral zone. Dumped in by Boucher. Luongo sets it up for Kevin Bieksa. Flushed out by Morrow, out to center to Jan Boulis. He dumps the puck in from center. Trevor Linden in on Matthias Nordstrom. Gets the hit. Nordstrom shields the puck. Poked loose. Eric Lindros had Henrik Sedin step in front of him. In comes Linden with a bump on Nordstrom. Boucher out of his own zone to center. Nicholas Hagman was checked by Brent Sopel. Eric Lindros to Boucher. 2 minutes to go in the third period of game 7. Nordstrom to Jari Lehtinen. Sopel fell. Lehtinen dumps the puck in. First man back, Olin. Ribeiro lifted his stick. Mike Ribeiro along the boards. There's Hagman. Lettinen's there as well. They gang the puck. Twisting and turning. Hagman's checked by Pyatt. Morrison couldn't clear the puck. Robida shoots. Luongo the save. The rebound. Lettinen couldn't get a good shot, but he knocked the puck to the boards. Hagman. Sopel steps in against Mike Ribeiro. He spins, shields the puck. He's pushed to the ice. Brendan Morrison battles along the boards with Hagman. Robida comes in and gets the puck. Crowd forms in front. The shot. Luongo the save. The goalie's out for the extra attacker. And the puck is shot down the ice. Is it enough for icing? Yes, it is. With 1:14 seconds to go, Vancouver's iced the puck and won't be able to change the players that were on.
Well, they got about 15 players out there, so the referee may have to go over to the scorer to find out who was on. The puck bouncing right in front, and there's the icing as Sedin shoots it down the ice, and now there's going to be an argument about who's on. A good move by the Vancouver coaching staff. They put everybody on the bench, and they're daring the referee to remember who was out there.
So they'll have to check that, and that works like a timeout because Vancouver has already used its 30-second timeout early in the game on a 5-on-3.
Well, the referee's over at the timer's bench making sure what 5 skaters for the Canucks were out there when the icing occurred. You can't beat a game 7 when it's been this close for this long. It's what this game's all about. who said the ripest peach is always the highest on the tree and the hardest to pick. That's game 7, isn't it?
It really is. And Dallas has used its 32nd time out here, so
doesn't make any difference whether the Canuck guys that were out there and that were dead. They got a rest.
An all-or-nothing push here for the Dallas Stars with the goaltender out. Ribeiro has really come alive as this series has gone on. Brendan Morrow, the captain of the Stars. Mike Modano, the heart and soul of the Stars forever. Daryl Sador and Eric Lindros all on the ice here, but no Sergei Zubov. They could use him now.
Well, you know, Big 88's going to the front of the net. That's one thing you know for sure. After the faceoff.
Brendan Morrison has been the best of the center icemen throughout this series for Vancouver, but Lindros has been brilliant in his limited playing time, and he sets up Boucher, the big shooter, right behind him. Jay Scherer is trying to separate. Lindros won the draw. Boucher, Ribeiro, the crowd forms. Boucher's shot blocked by Taylor Pyatt. Brendan Morrison to center. Taylor Pyatt scores! Maybe the biggest single accomplishment by the forwards in this series isn't scoring goals, but blocking shots. And another, the 1700th blocked shot of this series, results in an empty net goal.
Well, let's have a look at it, because it was a shot right there, and there's the shot block. And the guy that blocked it gets the goal. Isn't that justified? .103 to go. Vancouver can smell the Anaheim Mighty Ducks right now.
Goaltender leaves for the extra attacker again. Under a minute to go. Trevor Linden has an open net. Linden passes off. Smolinski scores, and there's some icing on the cake. It's a 4-1 score, but it's a 2-1 game.
The Vancouver Canucks are going to break a 6th straight situation where they lost to a team that they could have eliminated by eliminating the Dallas Stars with the second empty net goal. And Alain Vigneault challenged his team in the media, and I'm sure in the dressing room, and he got a positive response.
And his top players, Henrik and Daniel Sedin, came alive. Veteran Trevor Linden had a terrific second and third period. But the best thing that Alain Vigneault has done all season long is start Roberto Luongo every night. And he made one sensational game saver off Stu Barnes in the third period that may long be remembered if Vancouver has a long playoff run. A big save and a crossbar, and Vancouver will go on to meet the Anaheim Ducks in round number 2, and the series will start on Wednesday, and you'll see it on CBC's Hockey Night in Canada.